It's time! Well, soon enough, guys. I'm thinking by next week, the move that everyone has been waiting for, since I don't know how, since this range began, is going to start playing out. Okay, I think next week it's gonna happen. So XRP versus Bitcoin pairing. Right now it's holding up. Let's zoom in. Okay, zoom it in, zoom it in, zoom it in. We did pump from this region, but I think we could come down, guys, and we just hold this level, and then we're good to go, right? That would be very telling. Now, what's very interesting about what's happening with price and news and announcements, well, I told you, when we're getting near that bottom, there's going to be news that attaches with it, right? So people can start becoming bullish again, right? Because the mind of retail is what's bearish, except if you're ultra bull, which we are till the end of times. Now, from BitGet, new listing, RLUSD at Ripple, pairs RLUSD USDT, RLUSD USDC, deposit available now, trading available May 29th, today. Okay, then we are proud to partner with Ripple to bring RLUSD to BitGet. RLUSD, fully regulated USD-backed stablecoin issued on the XRP Ledger and Ethereum, is now live on BitGet Spot, guys. So RLUSD is now being injected into these exchanges. I told you as well. This is another sign for the collapse nearing. We were asking Ripple for one thing, right? And before the collapse appears, we want our RLUSD to be on literally all exchanges, because the XRP community is worldwide, so people can exchange some of their other cryptos to RLUSD, right, to be protected. Because I think RLUSD will survive during the great cataclysmic event that's incoming. But even from Euler Labs, Ripple's institutional grade stablecoin RLUSD is live on Euler. Users can now borrow, lend, or use it as collateral. Incentives are now available for lenders as well, guys, right? So it's everywhere. It's going everywhere on all these exchanges, guys, right, and providers. So that's very beautiful, and it matches up with a incoming bottom. But let's talk about what's about to happen today, maybe tomorrow. From Jim Cramer, shorts still panicking on Nasdaq, seems to be accelerating. Perhaps he sees the opposite of this would be maybe the shorts shouldn't be panicking, right? Which means what? Go short sell. What's odd about this is that for XRP, I would like to see another low like this, guys, right? One more low, and then that marks it. But the thing is, guys, okay, so since XRP versus Bitcoin is down at this range, I don't think XRP will go down below anymore here. I don't think XRP will go over here at all, right? I don't think so. I think that's a big red X. Because of that XRP versus Bitcoin pairing, it's holding up very beautiful now, right? And we're basically at the bottom, like quite literally near it, very near it, guys. Which tells me that the move will probably start unfolding by next week, okay? If not today, to be honest. But if I could see XRP come down like this, right? That's it. The bottom is in, and we just pump, right? We'll see what happens. But again, things are looking amazingly beautiful, guys. Now, then we see from Crypto Insight UK, aggressive XRP move loading, right? We literally see an inverse head and shoulder pattern forming as well, which it takes us to $4.10. That seems to be okay. I think that seems to be incoming then, right? About $4.10 around that region before the black zone appears, right? So we take all the highs, but then listen to this. Since it seems like they're not going to come down for this liquidity down below, right? And there's so much liquidity down here, guys, like in extreme amounts, okay, all the way here. If they do pump it, okay, which it seems like they're gonna, if they pump it like this, right? If they pumped it like this, liquidity everywhere, guys, right? I mean, they did before as well. Liquidity is all throughout here, right? So they didn't come back for that. Maybe later at some point in time they will, but not yet. But again, so get ready, guys. You should probably be buying soon, and right, this isn't financial advice, but the charts are telling me it's looking quite bottomy, right? Even though we have seen a lot of net outflows, XRP still holding strong, relatively strong, right? We're seeing like how much, like 20 million worth of net outflows, guys, right? In like days and days and days, and today or just yesterday, right? It just keeps piling on. But again, XRP's price is holding steadily, which means people are still accumulating, or what's it called, just holding strong, right? Then we got major news coming out, guys. I told you this is so bullish, and it comes right at the bottom or very near it, right? That's so crazy. From Cointelegraph, latest Nasdaq listed company VivoPower announces XRP focused treasury strategy with $120 million private placement at $6.05 per share. What's happening here? Well, look at this. So this comes about as well. Now, this isn't just another crypto investment, guys. It's the first public company to center its treasury, right, around XRP, signaling a major shift in institutional sentiment. Okay. So then as well signaling a major institutional bet on XRP's DeFi potential, right? So it seems like I don't know where this is from though. Does that say Saudi Arabia, guys? Let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. Saudi Arabia has come into play. Okay. Now, this strategy involves accumulating XRP, building on the XRP ledger, and divesting legacy operations. And yeah, look at this, right? This is the first publicly listed company in the world to launch an XRP-focused digital asset treasury strategy and for the contribution to building out the XRP ledger ecosystem for real-world decentralized finance blockchain solutions, guys. Right? XRP is expected to be one of the 5 assets that will be accumulated by the United States government as well, right? For that altcoin stockpile, guys. So, wow. This is crazy work coming right at the bottom as well, right? So what they're going to do is allocating capital to buy and hold XRP, which means it's like another pathway, a gateway just open for money to flow in smoothly to buy XRP, right? Plus they're going to be hodling it, which means less selling pressure, then building out the infrastructure on the XRP ledger, more bullish for the ecosystem as a whole, spinning off legacy divisions to double down on crypto and DeFi, right? Joining and it's going to be more adoption, more innovation taking place for crypto in general. Why this matters, guys? We just got royal level endorsement, right? And you guys know this, that they got a lot of money over there, don't they? Right? Which could spark a wave of corporate XRP adoption. Just like what? How Bitcoin has MicroStrategy, right? So things are looking crazy, and this happens when? This literally happens near a bottom. Think about that for a second. Odd. We actually called that too, right? Then, His Royal Highness, he said that, quote, "We have been investors in the digital asset sector for a decade and have been long-term holders of XRP." Right? After reviewing a number of listed vehicles seeking to embrace a digital asset treasury model, we selected VivoPower, given its strategic focus on XRP and its objective to contribute to building out the XRP ledger ecosystem. They went after XRP. Plus, having met with President Trump and his leadership group during their recent visit to Saudi Arabia, we believe that timing is appropriate for digital assets and blockchain technology to be rolled out in the kingdom, and we are delighted to be assisting XRP basically in this regard, right? Because this is focused on the XRP ecosystem. So they met with Trump, and now they're basically crowning XRP to be king. Put the pieces together. Why? Because XRP is a chosen one, folks. Coming out right at the bottom. Eric Trump believes, what? We need crypto to overhaul the existing financial system. And that's XRP, because Ripple comes out with crazy news as well. This is all happening during a bottom. Listen very carefully. Not financial advice. Please like today's video. Let's go.
Hate. But honestly, I would love to see some of the big banks go extinct, because honestly, they deserve it. You know, and the fact that they've been allowed to get away with is honestly kind of shocking. I use this analogy all the time, but obviously I run a very big real estate company. Every Friday at 5 o'clock, we're waiting for a wire to come in. The SWIFT system is broken, but not a single person outside the crypto community has talked about the system that's so fundamentally flawed. It works 40 hours a week, barely. You have traditional banking in this country that runs 9 to 5 with an hour and a half lunch break.
So they're basically endorsing XRP, right? Because literally Ripple comes out as well yesterday. Payment providers and fintech companies with global users face the same challenge, sending value across borders fast at low cost and at scale, right? What is it? It's Ripple payments can improve global transactions for your business, right? XRP is that key, folks, to change SWIFT in general, either for SWIFT to comply and use XRP or for them to die. What will it be? We're going to be talking about this in just a second. Back to you, Eric Trump.
Go try and get a mortgage on your house. It takes 120 days, of which case at the end of it, they deny you, even though they banked you forever. You know, they say your money's safe when, you know, you deposit $1 million in a bank and they keep 100,000 bucks of it and they go spend your money somewhere else. You go try and pull out more than 5,000 bucks in your watch list somewhere. I mean, the whole system, guys, is broken. And now all of a sudden you have crypto, which solves all the problems. It makes everything cheaper. It makes it faster. It makes it safer. It makes it more transparent. It makes the whole system more functional.
They're basically giving the green light to the all-seeing eye, because that's what the XRP ledger is. It runs 24/7, 365 days, always activated, always looking at every transaction, what everyone is doing on the ledger itself, right? Because that's how things flow, guys. Okay, do you guys not see what's happening here? We definitely do, because this is their new world order in a global economy that never sleeps. Oh, we just said that. Cross-border payments are the fuel that keeps the engine running. Last year, the B2B cross-border payments market hit $31 trillion. That figure is projected to even grow, right, by 2032 by trillions more. And underscoring just how vital cross-border transactions are to everyone and everything, right? That's how money moves. And plus, it's so slow and expensive, making the rich and poor become in the level playing field here. Okay, and everything is consistently or constantly evolving, guys, right? It has to be. That's how humans work. Humans think, right? Humans are that type of creature where we become better throughout time, right? We evolve, and it has to happen with money and Swift as well. So why? To make them faster, cheaper, and more transparent is vital for global success. So what are cross-border payments? And by the way, people who hate it and people are telling and saying that Ripple's trying to flee from this cross-border payments area. No, they're not, guys, right? Look at this. They're not deviating away, but they're actually advocating right here. Simply put, cross-border payments are financial transactions that occur across national borders. They allow individuals and businesses in one country to transfer money to an entity in another. That could include an AC's company paying a supplier in Germany, a migrant worker sending remittances home to family, or a shopper in Tokyo buying sneakers from an e-commerce site in London. Okay? And how do they work? You just send, easy, right? Not so fast, because it goes through a lot of middlemen, okay, which then takes time, right? And then who knows if it's even gonna execute properly and all that stuff, guys. But with XRP, happens in a few seconds, right? Look at this. Yeah, and then they just go into the technicals of what's going on here, guys, right? With the payment market industry. Improve cash flow and liquidity. Faster, more reliable cross-border payments can significantly improve the company's cash flows management. When businesses use new technologies like blockchain to reduce the time they have to wait for international payments to clear, they can boost liquidity and reinvest working capital more quickly into operations, payroll, or other growth initiatives, reducing costs, right? And as well, making everything a level playing field, because then it won't be high costs anymore, right? Faster settlement times. Now we're going to have transparency, right? Cross-border payments with Ripple. It leverages the blockchain and digital assets such as XRP and RLUSD for what? Quickly, reliably, and affordably sending and receiving payments, stablecoin payments across borders. And there it is, guys, right? We're in good hands. We are. This is all happening, by the way, right when the bottom is set, or soon to. Now, financial advice, be prepared no matter what. This is so bullish, guys. I don't know how anybody can be bearish at this point in time. You have to remain bullish, not financial advice. Whatever this is, see ya.